Hey everyone, it's Megan here with Marigold Holistic Pet Care, and in this video we're going to talk about cat litter box issues. Okay, so I know I have my dog Cash here, and he's not a cat, but he likes to hang out with me, so I'm going to let him hang out with me. I'm going to break this video down into two parts. First part, I'm going to talk about reasons why cats have litter box issues, and then the second part is going to be the things that you can do to implement change with cat litter box issues. Okay, so with cat litter box issues, it's very important to understand that there's a very different timeline for some cats. There may be some cats that have been great for 10 years and now all of a sudden they're having litter box issues. You could have a cat that you just brought into your home and they're right off the bat having issues. And so we need to take these into consideration. So you need to play a little detective work. You need to see some of the things that are going on and why your cat's having these issues, which will help determine what the problem is, which will then in turn help you figure out what you need to do to implement to help this problem get better. Okay, so the number one reason cats have litter box issues is because of a medical issue. And let me tell you, there's no amount of training advice that can help this problem if it's in fact a medical issue. So you need to go to your vet, get a full blood panel done, ask for some urinalysis, and see if any of the following issues I'm going to show you are going to be one of the problems. Now, metabolic issues like kidney disease and diabetes are big ones. Another one is arthritis, specifically if you have a cat that was declawed. Unfortunately, that causes horrible arthritis as they get older, and it will cause litter box issues. Another one is UTI issues. Painful urination, that can cause cats to not use their litter box properly. So, and lastly, constipation and diarrhea or diarrhea. So make sure that you're not seeing those changes in your cat's waste that could be an underlying issue why they're not using their litter box properly. Now, going into cognitive decline. Some cats will have cognitive decline as they age, something like dementia and or Alzheimer's. So they may be forgetting where the litter box is. I know it sounds crazy, they used the litter box for 15 years and now all of a sudden they're having a problem. It could be because they are having cognitive decline and they can't remember the process like they used to. And lastly, stress or boredom could be causing your cat litter box issues. They could have been reacting to a move, you moved to a new home, or the cat itself has moved to a new home, you've adopted it or took it in for someone else, and maybe your schedule has changed and you're home more or less. Maybe somebody moved out, one of the kids went to college, or somebody's moved into the home. So stress can be a problem, so keep that in mind as well. And boredom, sometimes the cats are bored and they begin to have mental issues based on that boredom. So sometimes maybe just giving them a little bit more attention, giving them some interactive toys or interact with them with toys can be really helpful as well. Okay, so now let's go into some things that you can actually do to help with this problem, all right? Litter box location. The location of the litter box can be a problem for some cats. Some cats like to have a lot of privacy, so maybe your litter box isn't in the best place that it can be, so you might need to move it into a little bit more of a quiet area. Now, the litter box size is also a problem. There is a standard size of a litter box, and it works for most cats, but you may have a bigger cat and the box might be too small and they need a little bit more room, so now they've not enjoyed using it anymore, so they will go elsewhere. So you might need to get a larger litter box for your cat. Another thing is how many litter boxes you have. Now, I know that a lot of people understand with litter boxes, you need to have more if you have more than one cat. But honestly, sometimes one cat may need more than one litter box. So keep that in mind as well. Another thing is to change the litter. You want to change the litter because the cat might not like that anymore. They might not like the texture. They may not like the smell. I know you know, I see pictures of myself 10 years ago and I'm like, who let me wear that in public, you know? Our tastes change, and that's no different with our animals. So, you know, the litter box may be an issue based on them not liking the litter that you've been using anymore. And sometimes, depending, if you have a litter box that has a cover on it, that might be a problem for some cats. You might need to remove the cover and try that out. And then on top of that, you may have a cat that wants more privacy, and if you don't have a lid on the litter box, you may need to add one as well. So those are two things that you can interchange depending on the cat also. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was very helpful. If you liked it, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of the information that I have coming for you. Have them do some testing, do some, maybe a blood panel, some urinary analysis, urinalysis. There you go, boy. Oh, you're rolling? Jeez, tell me you're ready.